Hi, my name is Nancy. Welcome to my channel, Running with Scissors. In today's video, I'm going to tell you about my me mades from day 17 to 23. I've got two makes I made last week, one for my daughter, one for one of my granddaughters, and also I'm going to do a birthday collection. I'll tell you about that in a minute. If that sounds interesting to you, stick around. Okay, first I'd like to thank Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room for starting this hashtag so we can all get together and share our makes and what we plan on making and a little bit about life in between. First of all, I'd like to thank you all for the ones that watched the live stream from the Sew Lounge. I do want to apologize for my lack of technical expertise. I could not for the life of me figure out how to get my computer to connect with the live stream. I had to use my phone, so therefore I had a blurry, glitchy face. But I had a great time. I had so much fun with Tony and with Zelda. And if you didn't catch it, go ahead and watch it. But I did want to apologize ahead of time that I didn't know what I was doing. Well, my son-in-law said a couple reasons. He said, well, for one thing, your laptop is about 10 years old. And it was. It's an old laptop. And he said I was a little bit too far away. I was back here in the sewing room, and all the connections and all are in the family room, so I wasn't close. So my husband decided I needed a new laptop. So last weekend I got me a new laptop. I'm very excited. So I got me a Mac Pro. Now I've not used it yet to make videos, so I don't know how it's going to work. It's supposed to be fast because I've been editing my videos with my old laptop and it's slow. So this is supposed to be really, lickety split. I'll find out. Okay, I made two makes this week. One was another dress, actually another new look dress. This one I made for my daughter. She'd been asking for one. So here it is. Isn't that a pretty fabric? And there's the ties. I still have to hem it. And once she tries it on, I'll get a picture of her wearing it. But this is a great pattern. But like I said, I've made this my third one. Okay. And then my 9-year-old granddaughter said that she would like to have a nightgown. So I used the Grow With Me pajamas. I did the nightgown version, but I did short sleeves. It doesn't come with short sleeves, but you can make them short sleeves. I figure she wouldn't want the long sleeves with the cuff at the wrists. So I use a little bit of rib knit for the top. And then I had this red in my stash. It's kind of a thin, kind of a drapey fabric, and I think it'd be really comfortable to wear this summer for a nightgown. She likes nightgowns better than she likes pajamas with pants or shorts. So I still have to hem it. But I thought that came out pretty cute. Okay. Now let's look at the me mades. So for day 17, I did a cardigan from McCall's 6996. And here it is. And there's a tie with it. You can wear it with or without the tie. Very soft. And then for day 18, speaking of the new look pattern, this is the one I made for myself. Really soft. I really like it. And day 19, I made this a couple of years ago. It's Butterick 6872. It's the one the model was wearing. And this dress is so cute. A little ruffle at the bottom. I really like it. All right, and the next one is a rosary apparel dress, the rosary dress. I've made several of those. And this is day 19. Really soft and flowy. Just love the fabric. Kind of like a viscose. Now I'm like Zelda on Zelda Sews. Since she was kind of running out of things to wear and to show, I thought maybe I would show you this one. This is my little quilt. It's just a little quilt. It's upside down. I just made it from those charm squares. And I made it with Melanie Ham. She's that wonderful YouTuber that passed away a couple of years ago. And I found her, and she's got like a 4 or 5 part on Your First Quilt. Her husband's left her videos up for us still to enjoy. She quilts, she crochets, she knits. She's just really a lovely lady, or was a lovely lady. And so I made that, and I just hang that on the back of one of our chairs. Okay. That was 20. And that other one might have been 21. I think I've lost count. I will tell you there's no 22. There's no 22 because I spent day 22 in bed. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I got a lovely head cold, and I spent most of the day 22 propped up in bed watching YouTube videos, and I ate in bed. I just stayed in bed all day. I blew my nose all day long, and you know, it's all up in here. I almost wasn't going to make this video, but I decided to go ahead. I'm feeling better. I'm still a little bit stuffy. And then today is day 23, and I am wearing the Rosary Apparel, the Pansy dress. And it's got a little tie in the back. So there's no zipper. It just has like a little, if you can see, little tie in the back. So that's what I did so far for this week for the Me Made May. Okay. Now, I decided to do something kind of fun. I got this idea from, do you ever watch Donna from Donna's Things? That woman is an amazing sewist. She can sew anything and everything. She's just so talented. Well, she likes to make collections. And she just actually finished a spring collection. But back in November, she decided to do a birthday collection. I thought, that sounds like a great idea. I think I'd like to do a birthday collection. My birthday is June 15th, so I don't have a lot of time to get this done. But I'll just get done what I can get done, and we'll just go from there. And I thought what I would do, I would work on things and show them to you as I work on them, but I won't show you any type of a modeling session until my birthday. What I'll do is I'll model everything and I'll post it on my birthday, which is on a Saturday this year, I believe. So let me just show you a few things I thought I would do for my birthday collection. One is this New Look 6404, and I thought they would make some nice pajamas. And that's what I think I'm going to do with it. Make a top and a bottom. So this is going to be the top. It's a rib knit. Now, they say that the shorts are supposed to be made of a woven, but you know what? I'm going to give it a go and try and make the shorts out of the same fabric. And then if you notice on the shirt, got a little blocking right there. I'm going to use this rib knit for the blocking. But I'm going to try and do those shorts in the same knit. We'll see how that works. I'm going to give it a try. Another thing I like to make is a dress. And I love this Monday morning dress pattern from Ellie & Mac. It's one of my favorites. Love it. And I already had this fabric in my stash. Okay. Then I thought I'd make a pair of shorts. I already had this fabric in my stash. Isn't that pretty? And I want to make the longer shorts. And this is New Look 6289. I'll make the longer shorts. So of course, making shorts with, a pattern, I need a solid. So I found this knit. And I've already made this shirt once. I'm going to use the New Look 6216. And I'm going to use this fabric. And I had to buy this fabric. And I thought that would look pretty with the flowers. Okay. And then I also had this fabric in my stash. I just love this top. I think Grace from So Lovely with Grace has made it. It's a top, with all the ruffles going down the back. And I already had this in my stash, so I'm going to make it with this fabric. And I do want to make a pair of pants. I want to make the pants from New Look 6292, but I haven't found the fabric I want for it yet. I'll tell you, I went over to Hobby Lobby where they're having the 40% sale, and I found this fabric I kind of liked. And you roll it out, and it had been cut. I did not realize that if you buy fabric at Hobby Lobby, maybe they do it at Joann's too, you can bring fabric back as long as it's at least a yard or more. So what happens is they roll it back up on the board, and then you roll it out, and there's cut pieces. So I tried a second one and a third one. Both of them had the same problems. They had been cut and rolled back on. So then I found this white. It was like a stretch twill with overhead. It makes a pretty pair of trousers. And when they rolled it out, it looked like it had been dragged on the floor. It had all these black marks all over it, and I certainly wasn't going to take it home and hopefully it would wash out. So I still need to find some fabric for these pants to go with this top. But I thought that looked really cute together. Now, if I have time, I would like to make this bag from Butterick 6674. The one this lady is holding right here. If I don't have time to make it for my birthday collection, I definitely want to make it for this summer because that'd be really nice for a beach bag or just a traveling bag. If you're going someplace, like carry-on bag on the plane, that type of thing. So I definitely want to do that. I also want to show you something else I got new this week. You've seen my Running with Scissors logo that my sister made me, and I like to use that in my opening intro. Well, then I had this idea to get a mug. So I got on Amazon, and look at this. That came out really nice, didn't it? And on the back, I just had to put my name. I thought it was really cool. And I thought the colors came out really well. Of course, it all depends on how good a photo that you send them to put on it. So I made sure I had a good photo that wasn't, faded or washed out or anything. And I thought it came out really, really pretty. And I love it. Okay. Well, so as you already know about my life. I've been struggling with a cold all week. I've been trying not to sneeze, sniff, or cough during this whole video. Okay. Saturday, my husband and I are going to be driving down to Mount Vernon, Kentucky. That's where his parents are buried, and we're going to take some flowers down that my husband and his brother had bought, and the two of us are going to go down there and put this on their stone. We're going to come back the same day. It's about not quite a 3-hour trip there, and then 3 hours back. So we're going to do that. So, okay, that's what I've done this week. I got a little bit done. Spent one day laying around doing nothing. But you know how that is, these head colds, and I don't know where I caught it from. I keep trying to think, who have I been around that's been coughing and sneezing? Who knows? Okay, well, I hope you all had a great week, and you'll have a wonderful weekend, especially with the Memorial Day weekend. My mother and I are going to be putting flowers on my dad's grave, probably when I get back from Kentucky. My dad was in the military. He was in the Army. And I believe my father-in-law was also in the military as well. So just remember the ones you served. And the ones, what do they say? freedom isn't free. Well, it's certainly not. And I want to, and my uncle also was in the military. He served 2 tours in Vietnam. He's in his 80s now. And yes, so I just want to thank you all for watching. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love it if you would. Give me a little thumbs up and ring the notification bell. And I will see you the next time. And hopefully I will have a couple of things made for my birthday collection to share with you. Y'all take care. God bless. Goodbye.